About the single displacement reaction. So for the first experiment, we will take copper sulfate solution. This is a 0.1 molar copper sulfate solution. We need 10 centimeter cube of this solution. So I am taking a measuring cylinder. Measure sharp 10 milliliter. It is sharp 10 milliliter solution. So I am transferring this 10 milliliter 0.1 molar copper sulfate solution into the test tube labeled copper sulfate. Then I add the one iron nail. I will take one iron nail. I have tied with a thread so that we can easily take out and check the reaction. So I tie the nail and put it in the solution. Same like I will measure magnesium sulfate solution. This is the magnesium sulfate, 0.1 molar magnesium sulfate solution. This also same way we will measure 10 ml. So this is sharp 10 ml 0.1 molar magnesium sulfate solution that I will transfer to a test tube labeled magnesium sulfate. So I will transfer this solution to it. Keep the chemicals away. Then I will take one more nail tied with this thread and will put it in the solution. So in next we will take zinc sulfate solution. Same like zinc sulfate solution, 0.1 molar zinc sulfate solution. This one also we will take 10 milliliter. We measure sharp 10 ml zinc sulfate solution and we take a test tube and label zinc sulfate and transfer the solution to it. And keep it in the place and take one more chemicals away. Take one more nail and place it in the zinc sulfate solution. So what we are observing is the reaction of this iron nail with the copper sulfate, zinc sulfate and magnesium sulfate solution. If we take out these nails closely, you can see a brown, the iron nail's color has been changed now. Its iron nail color has been changed now. It is a copper metallic thing is coated on the top of the iron nail. So you know what is the reaction going on here, that you need to observe and write about it. And when magnesium sulfate, if you watch, you couldn't see any color change. It stays exactly as same. And same like in zinc sulfate also you couldn't see any change in the nails. It stays exactly same. So we are doing some other displacement reaction experiments with iron nail and the metallic copper, aluminium, zinc and magnesium with acids, hydrochloric acid and the sulfuric acid. So first I am taking zinc metal. I am taking one zinc granule. This is zinc granule. So I am taking one piece from it and powering it to the test tube labeled zinc, and I am taking one iron nail and I am putting that one iron nail into this test tube, and I am going to transfer 0.1 molar HCl. So this is 0.1 molar hydrochloric acid. So I am transferring it. We need 10. This is it's a 10 ml HCl. So I am transferring 10 ml HCl to this zinc and iron nail. To watch out the reaction. So same way I am taking copper. So this is, I think copper is, only aluminium granules we have. So I will take aluminium granules. So this is the aluminium granules. So I am taking one piece of aluminium granule, transfer to it, and same like 10 ml same like 10 ml, put add one iron nail to it, iron nail to this aluminium, and we add 10 ml HCl. Same way we take magnesium ribbon. This is magnesium ribbon. So I will pick one magnesium ribbon from it, add to the test tube. Then I will add one iron nail to it and transfer again. With again 10 ml hydrochloric acid. Then we will keep it for observing. The same experiment we will repeat with sulfuric acid as well, and then we will observe the reaction. Or we can observe the reaction now. See, this iron nail, we couldn't see any change in it with the zinc and iron nail. Same way with the aluminium and iron nail, you can see the bubbles. This is the hydrogen, you can see the bubbles. This is the hydrogen gas evolving while the reaction happens. You need to check what is the reaction will be there when aluminium, iron and HCl acid. But if you couldn't see any change in color, but you can see the gas evolving. And for same way for the magnesium, see the magnesium ribbon. So you can see the gases, but you watch from where it's coming. You can see the bubbles coming up, but it is coming from the magnesium ribbon. before it was coming from the iron nail, now it is coming from the magnesium rubber. Iron nail still looks same, no color change, but the reaction is happening and hydrogen gas is evolving from the magnesium rubber. So we can repeat the same experiment with the sulfuric with 0.1 molar sulfuric acid. Okay, so same like I will take one zinc granule, will transfer to this test tube. We will add one nail to it and I will add 10 ml (10 ml 0.1 molar sulfuric acid. Okay, 10 ml sulfuric acid, and I am going to add this sulfuric acid into this zinc and iron nail. Same way, I will take one test tube label with magnesium and I will transfer one magnesium ribbon to this test tube and I will add one iron nail to it. Then I will add 10 ml sulfuric acid. So this is sharp 10 ml sulfuric acid. So I will add to the magnesium and iron nail. Same like I will take aluminium. This is the aluminium granules. So I will take one piece aluminium granule and transfer to the test tube and take one iron nail. One iron nail and power it into it, and I will take again 10 ml sulfuric acid and transfer to this beaker. Then we can observe the reaction. So see, for the zinc, iron nail and sulfuric acid, you can see the bubbles coming up from where it is, from the iron nails, bubbles coming up. And if you take outside, you couldn't see any color change, but there is bubbles coming up from the iron nails. Same like for the magnesium and iron nail, there is some reaction going on. And the bubbles you can see coming from the magnesium rubber. If you take out the iron nails, you couldn't see any color change, but you can see the magnesium is reacting, the bubbles are coming from the magnesium. And here we added the aluminium and iron nail. We can see slight bubbles coming from the iron nails, but there is no color change, but there is a light reaction. So you learn about these reactions and compare with your observation. That's it for this lab's positive displacement reaction.